Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar, a name that echoes through time, was a Roman general and statesman who reshaped the ancient world. His military genius and political acumen propelled him to the pinnacle of power in Rome, transforming it from a republic to an empire. Caesar's ambition and charisma were unmatched. He expanded Rome's territories through brilliant military campaigns, most notably the conquest of Gaul. His famous crossing of the Rubicon River marked the point of no return, igniting a civil war that would cement his rule. As a leader, Caesar implemented sweeping reforms, from overhauling the calendar to granting citizenship to conquered peoples. His assassination on the Ides of March, orchestrated by those who feared his growing power, became a turning point in Roman history. Caesar's legacy lived on through his adopted heir, Augustus, who became Rome's first emperor. Caesar's life and death continue to captivate our imagination, symbolizing the eternal struggle between democracy and autocracy, ambition and tradition. His famous words, "I came, I saw, I conquered," embody the spirit of a man who dared to reshape the world. Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan, the founder of the Mongol Empire, was a force of nature who reshaped the medieval world. Rising from humble beginnings, he united warring Mongol tribes and built the largest contiguous land empire in history. His military innovations were revolutionary. Genghis Khan's highly disciplined and mobile cavalry armies could cover vast distances, overwhelming opponents with speed and adaptability. He introduced meritocracy in his ranks, promoting based on skill rather than birth. Despite his reputation for brutality, Genghis Khan was also a visionary ruler. He established the Silk Road trade network, promoted religious tolerance, and created a universal writing system. His empire fostered cultural exchange on an unprecedented scale, connecting East and West. Genghis Khan's legacy is complex and far-reaching. While his conquests caused immense destruction, they also paved the way for a new world order. His descendants ruled vast territories for generations, and genetic studies suggest that millions of people today carry his DNA. The Great Khan's life reminds us of the profound impact one individual can have on the course of history, for better or worse.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more topics you love.
Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci, the quintessential Renaissance man, was a genius whose curiosity knew no bounds. His insatiable appetite for knowledge led him to excel in art, science, engineering, and countless other fields, leaving an indelible mark on human civilization. As an artist, Leonardo created masterpieces like the Mona Lisa and the Last Supper, revolutionizing painting techniques and our understanding of human anatomy. His artistic innovations, such as sfumato and chiaroscuro, continue to influence artists today. But Leonardo's genius extended far beyond art. His scientific inquiries were centuries ahead of his time. He conceptualized flying machines, tanks, and robots long before technology could realize them. His detailed anatomical studies advanced medical knowledge, while his observations on light and optics foreshadowed modern physics. Leonardo's notebooks, filled with sketches and ideas, reveal a mind constantly at work, seeking to unravel the mysteries of nature. His approach to learning, combining keen observation with imaginative speculation, epitomizes the scientific method. Leonardo da Vinci reminds us of the power of curiosity and the importance of interdisciplinary thinking. His life teaches us that true innovation often lies at the intersection of art and science. William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare, the Bard of Avon, stands as a colossus in the world of literature. His plays and sonnets have shaped the English language and our understanding of human nature, making him perhaps the most influential writer in history. Shakespeare's genius lay in his unparalleled ability to capture the essence of human emotions and experiences. From the tragic depths of Hamlet to the romantic heights of Romeo and Juliet, his works explore the full spectrum of human existence with profound insight and lyrical beauty. The bard's influence on language is immeasurable. He coined hundreds of words and phrases that we still use today, enriching our vocabulary and means of expression. His poetic mastery, with its rich metaphors and vivid imagery, continues to inspire writers and readers alike. Shakespeare's plays, with their complex characters and universal themes, remain startlingly relevant centuries after they were written. They continue to be performed, adapted, and reinterpreted around the world, speaking to audiences across cultures and generations. More than just a playwright, Shakespeare was a keen observer of human nature and society. His works offer timeless insights into power, love, ambition, and the human condition, making him not just a literary giant, but a philosopher of the human heart. Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon Bonaparte, the diminutive general who became Emperor of France, was a military and political genius who reshaped Europe and left an enduring legacy on the world stage. Rising to power in the chaos following the French Revolution, Napoleon's military brilliance allowed him to conquer much of Europe. His innovative tactics, use of artillery, and ability to inspire troops revolutionized warfare and are still studied in military academies today. As a ruler, Napoleon was equally revolutionary. He implemented the Napoleonic Code, a comprehensive civil law system that promoted equality before the law and is still the basis of many legal systems worldwide. He also reformed education, established the Bank of France, and modernized infrastructure. However, Napoleon's ambition ultimately led to his downfall. His disastrous invasion of Russia and final defeat at Waterloo ended his reign, but not his influence. The political and social changes he set in motion continued to shape Europe long after his exile. Napoleon's legacy is complex, viewed as both a tyrant and a modernizer. His life serves as a testament to the transformative power of ambition and the dangers of unchecked authority. Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, stands as a towering figure in American history, embodying the nation's struggles and aspirations during its darkest hour. Rising from humble beginnings, Lincoln's journey to the presidency is a quintessential American story of self-made success. His wisdom, eloquence, and moral conviction made him the right leader at a critical juncture in the nation's history. As president during the Civil War, Lincoln faced the monumental task of preserving the Union while grappling with the moral issue of slavery. His Emancipation Proclamation and support for the 13th Amendment set the stage for the end of slavery in America. Lincoln's leadership during the war was marked by strategic acumen and a deep understanding of the conflict's larger implications. His famous Gettysburg Address redefined the purpose of the war and articulated a new vision of democracy. Beyond his political achievements, Lincoln's personal qualities, his humor, compassion, and integrity, have made him an enduring symbol of American values. His assassination just as the war ended cemented his place as a martyr for the cause of unity and equality. Lincoln's legacy continues to inspire, reminding us of the power of principled leadership and the ongoing struggle for equality and justice. Charles Darwin. Charles Darwin, the father of evolutionary theory, revolutionized our understanding of life on Earth. His groundbreaking work, On the Origin of Species, fundamentally altered how we view the natural world and our place in it. Darwin's theory of evolution by natural selection was the result of meticulous observation and bold thinking. His 5-year voyage on the HMS Beagle provided him with a wealth of evidence that would later support his revolutionary ideas. At the heart of Darwin's theory is the concept that species evolve over time through the process of natural selection. This elegant explanation for the diversity of life challenged long-held beliefs and sparked a scientific revolution that continues to this day. Darwin's work extends far beyond biology. It has influenced fields as diverse as psychology, economics, and computer science. The concept of adaptation through selection has become a powerful tool for understanding complex systems. Despite the controversy his ideas initially sparked, Darwin's theory has withstood rigorous scientific scrutiny. It remains the cornerstone of modern biology, providing a unifying framework for understanding the living world. Darwin's life reminds us of the power of careful observation, logical reasoning, and the courage to challenge established beliefs in the pursuit of truth. Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi, the father of Indian independence, was a political and spiritual leader whose philosophy of nonviolent resistance inspired movements for civil rights and freedom across the world. Gandhi's concept of satyagraha, or truth force, revolutionized political activism. He demonstrated that moral conviction and peaceful protest could be powerful tools against oppression, successfully challenging British colonial rule in India. Beyond political change, Gandhi advocated for social reforms. He worked tirelessly to eradicate untouchability, promote religious harmony, and empower women. His ascetic lifestyle and emphasis on self-reliance, symbolized by his spinning wheel, became powerful symbols of his philosophy. Gandhi's influence extended far beyond India's borders. His methods inspired civil rights leaders like Martin Luther King Jr. and Nelson Mandela, shaping movements for justice and equality around the globe. Despite his assassination, Gandhi's legacy lives on. His principles of nonviolence, truth, and moral courage continue to guide activists and leaders worldwide. He showed that one person, armed with unwavering conviction, can change the course of history. Gandhi's life serves as a powerful reminder that peace and justice are not just ideals, but achievable goals through dedicated, principled action. Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein, the iconic physicist with wild hair and a playful smile, fundamentally altered our understanding of the universe. His theories of relativity revolutionized physics and led to profound philosophical shifts in how we perceive space, time, and reality. Einstein's famous equation, E=mc², linked mass and energy in a simple yet profound way. This insight laid the groundwork for nuclear energy and deepened our understanding of the cosmos. His work on the photoelectric effect, which earned him the Nobel Prize, helped establish the field of quantum mechanics. Beyond his scientific achievements, Einstein was a passionate advocate for peace and civil rights. He used his fame to speak out against nuclear weapons and racial discrimination, embodying the ideal of the socially responsible scientist. Einstein's approach to problem-solving was unique. He relied heavily on thought experiments and intuition, demonstrating the power of imagination in scientific discovery. His ability to question fundamental assumptions led to breakthroughs that others couldn't conceive. Einstein's life reminds us that curiosity, creativity, and the courage to challenge established ideas are essential to pushing the boundaries of human knowledge. His work continues to inspire scientists and thinkers, driving our quest to understand the universe. Martin Luther King Jr. Martin Luther King Jr., a Baptist minister turned civil rights leader, played a pivotal role in advancing racial equality in the United States through nonviolent resistance and powerful oratory. King's leadership during the civil rights movement of the 1950s and 60s was transformative. He organized peaceful protests, including the Montgomery bus boycott and the March on Washington, which put pressure on the government to end racial segregation and discrimination. His "I Have a Dream" speech, delivered at the Lincoln Memorial in 1963, remains one of the most iconic and influential speeches in American history. It articulated a vision of racial harmony that continues to inspire people around the world. King's philosophy of nonviolent resistance, influenced by Gandhi's teachings, demonstrated the power of moral conviction in the face of injustice. He showed that change could be achieved without resorting to violence, even in the face of brutal opposition. Beyond racial equality, King advocated for economic justice and spoke out against the Vietnam War, recognizing the interconnected nature of various forms of oppression. King's assassination in 1968 was a tragic loss, but his legacy lives on. His life and work continue to inspire movements for social justice and equality worldwide, reminding us of the ongoing struggle for civil rights and human dignity. Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela, South Africa's first black president and anti-apartheid revolutionary, embodied the struggle against racial oppression and the power of forgiveness and reconciliation. Mandela's early life as a lawyer and activist led him to join the African National Congress, fighting against the apartheid system of racial segregation. His commitment to the cause led to his arrest and imprisonment for 27 years, much of it spent on Robben Island. Upon his release in 1990, Mandela chose the path of reconciliation rather than revenge. He worked tirelessly to negotiate a peaceful transition from apartheid to democracy, becoming a symbol of unity and hope for a divided nation. As president, Mandela focused on nation-building and fostering racial harmony. His leadership of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission sought to heal the wounds of the past through honesty and forgiveness rather than retribution. Mandela's impact extended far beyond South Africa. He became a global icon of peace and human rights, using his influence to address issues such as HIV, AIDS and poverty. Mandela's life teaches us about the power of perseverance, the importance of forgiveness, and the possibility of transforming society through moral leadership. His legacy continues to inspire those fighting for justice and equality around the world. Mao Zedong. Mao Zedong, the founding father of the People's Republic of China, was a revolutionary leader whose actions and ideas profoundly shaped modern China and influenced communist movements worldwide. Rising to power through a long revolutionary struggle, Mao led the Chinese Communist Party to victory in 1949, establishing communist rule in the world's most populous nation. His leadership marked a radical break from China's imperial past and resistance to foreign domination. Mao's governance was characterized by ambitious social and economic programs. The Great Leap Forward aimed to rapidly industrialize China but resulted in widespread famine. The Cultural Revolution sought to purge opposition and reassert Mao's ideology, leading to social upheaval and suffering. Despite the controversial aspects of his rule, Mao's impact on China was transformative. He unified the country, improved literacy and health care, and elevated the status of women. His thoughts, collected in the Little Red Book, became a powerful political and cultural force. Mao's legacy in China and globally remains complex and contested. While criticized for the human costs of his policies, he is also credited with laying the foundation for China's rise as a global power. Mao's life illustrates the profound impact a single leader can have on the course of a nation and the world, for better or worse.